I'm fucking lost.
All right, you know what? You just stay right there, okay?
Okay.
You just stay there. Just watch and listen and pay attention, okay? All right, Ash, you with me?
I'm with you.
You with me? Okay. Sometimes I'm not so misogynistic and so sexist to believe that, like, you know, men need women to keep them on track and da-da-da. I will say this, though.
I totally need you to keep me on track. I totally need it.
They really do.
It's a woman keeping him on track.
Can say anything your heart's dreaming of, but don't call it love. Call it a longing, call it a yearning. Don't call it love.
Like a 12-year-old hipster Asian.
That's right.
I look like a 12-year-old Asian.
You do, actually. I was going to ask you how that was possible.
I don't know that
I don't
know.
Totally look like what you said.
Full Aryan Asian thing, so we're just all.
I look like I'm about to like do a prison break. Right, she said something about pregnant, like Seabiscuit, and oh, I look like a 12-year-old Asian hipster.
I think, but you know what? I think it's pretty good.
Looks like you're gonna have a little thing there.
I'm in California, and it's 100% legal.
Do it.
Oh, now. Do it. I want to move so bad.
If you could just take your life and just transport it.
I really would.
Miles away.
I would.
About California. Every time I mention California, they're like, "Oh my god, I need to go there and like get my green card." I'm like, "You want to move just to do that anyway?" And I come home to beautiful weather.
Where are you in California?
I'm in the Los Angeles area. I'm not in the Valley or anything like that.
Okay, are you from California?
Absolutely not.
She's from all over.
Where are you from?
I'm a military brat, so that's a super tricky question.
Okay. How about this? What feels like homey to you?
Well, most of my family lives in Upper Michigan on the shores of Lake Superior, so I'm practically Canadian.
Okay.
You had like a little bit of an accent when you said that.
If you're listening to a podcast like that, you're a voyeur. Like, you're getting to listen to like the best conversation in the room that's happening at the table over there.
I'll tell you what's going on right now. I'm getting a tutorial on how to roll because I cannot do that worth shit.
I know.
And I bought the thing to make it with the little roller deal. And I had instructions, and in IKEA might as well have written them because I could not get it. And I'm not that stupid.
You have really big hands.
I'm sorry?
You have big hands.
Do I have big hands? They seem normal size to me, but they may be big to other people.
I don't know that you have big hands, but he has very.
Hold on. We have like a latency thing with her. Like,
what did somebody tell you about your hands?
Who, me?
Yeah, you posted a picture on Facebook. Somebody told you.
They said I have weird thumbs.
No, it was like about how you had pretty hands or something. You don't remember that?
Oh, that could have been a hand model.
Yes.
He wants to get fisted by your hand.
Okay, so you know what's really funny? This is hilarious. Do you want to watch him get really uncomfortable? Let's just talk about sex in the most graphic possible way you can think of. The most graphic description that you can come up with, and watch him be the most uncomfortable human being you've ever seen in your life. And this is a guy that is on a podcast about porn stars.
So you wanted me to talk about how this person said that you had beautiful hands. So they obviously wanted you to take all 5 of those fingers and create the best fucking fist that they could and shove it straight up their pink hole and make a puppet out of them. And I guarantee if you're really uncomfortable envisioning that boner as you're rubbing against his prostate with your fist, you can do it.
I love you. God, I love you.
It was very descriptive.
They give me a whole radio show for this.
No, I do have I understand now why people would be Ashoholics. And the reason is
you're pretty fucking funny.
It's good, but it just leaves you just like you're like, no, I'm gonna go wash my puppy, and I'm like, wait a minute, dude, that's the thread, and the Annie one was particularly interesting. Jesus Lord, but damn, am I dabbed out? Fuck. I tried to tell you. I'm totally just I'm coming in from like all different directions.
It's okay. Enjoy, roll with it. Just enjoy it.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
I'm not freaking out like when people are on like too much LSD and they're at a concert in Metallica and they just run out the fucking door at the downtown Atlanta.
Mr. Mark was telling me a story while I was interviewing him at AVN for my radio show, and we were talking about dabs. Coincidentally enough, I just had a full day of dabs, and he was telling me this story about his friend smoking too many dabs and getting really paranoid all of a sudden. And they were driving in the car and he's like, you guys, I'm getting kidnapped. I'm getting kidnapped. And it gets really quiet and all of a sudden your friend on the phone going, hi, 911, I'm in my friend's car. I'm getting kidnapped. No, I'm with a porn star. His name is Mr. Marcus. He's like, no, stop.
So what, that was from what? From what, dabs?
Yeah, his friend like took way too many dabs in a row and just
I could kind of see. I mean, I obviously haven't gone to the edge that bad, but I could kind of see going if I had a little bit more. I was in a weird position.
But here's what I don't understand.
Mr. Marcus driving down the road.
What I don't understand is how people, because there are people all over Instagram that are just dabbed out all fucking day long, and I don't understand how anybody can function like that.
They aren't employed. And they employed, they're like, oh, I'm self-employed. I'm a designer. I make jewelry. I this, I that.
Right?
I'm a webcam.
It's crazy to me. I just do not understand how anybody could possibly lead any kind of productive existence, dabbed out all the time. See, but it's
they deliver everything. She's got to. Okay, go ahead and plug your delivery service.
Oh, my delivery service is herb213. Please.com and order more. And if you tell them that you're an Ashoholic and you live in the Los Angeles area, you'll get a discount.
Crazy.
So it's a 213 area code.
Yes.
Okay. Or do they go outside of that or no, just within inside?
They'll go outside. Hollywood.
So have you been to Exotica?
I have been.
So what is that like compared to like going to the AEs?
So AEE is absolute and utter chaos.
Okay.
Compared to what the other conventions are. LA conventions don't do well at all because, well, you can see your local porn star at Coffee Bean or Starbucks.
Right.
Insert white girl meeting place here.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But Vegas is crazy because it's oversaturated with girls.
Okay.
And although I know girls made some good money there, which is awesome, they were also new girls. And they're new to the game, so they're selling things a little less. What they think is making a lot of a convention is me, like, making a bad day at a convention.
Right.
The reason why I don't push too hard to sell there, and I look at it most as PR, is because it already costs so much money to, one, get to Vegas, because a lot of people aren't from there.
Right.
2, to stay in Vegas. 3, to eat and everything else.
Yeah.
And then 4, come to the by the time they get in there, they just want to shake your hand and take a picture of you and like walk on to the next hot girl.
Right.
And they see 6 girls in 5 steps. So it's like,
right.
Hi.
So when you talk about selling stuff, like you're talking about like selling the products and things that you rep, is that what you're talking about?
And stuff that we're representing while we're there, whether it's just our selves or the booth that we're signing for.
Right.
The company that brought us there and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So I was out there with several people this year, and the problem I ran into that I didn't really see as a problem, I kind of saw it as like the day off, was that I would host my live radio show from the floor, which is awesome. So fun to talk about it to people who can't be there because we get to make it sound like whatever we want. That's half the fun of the job for radio.
Right.
So my tables where I was going to sign, and they give us these tiny tables, right? Like, you could fit like an extra large pizza on these tables, and that's it. And they go, okay, 2 girls, you put your photos and your DVDs and everything you want to sell on this little half, and then you get out there and you sign, and you make your money, and you can keep your money, and cool. But when I went up there, all the tables were full, and I've been doing this 5 years, and the girls who have been there have really enjoy doing it or have just started. I was like, look, your tables are full.
Right.
I could just hang out here and drink and make a fool of myself, but I'm not going to do that. No, or just call me if one of the girls wants a break, or, I'll be your on-call girl. And so that worked out for me, and I didn't really have to be on the floor too much. So AVN was interesting.
I mean, you're like complete and total free agenting it, and yes?
Yeah, exactly. I
love that. Just do what you want to do when you want to do it.
I'm not going to do anything that makes me unhappy. I never have in the business. I'm never going to do anything I don't want to do. I am my boss. I tell me what to do.
So do you not have a contract with one specific production company?
No, absolutely not. I really appreciate the era of contract girls. That was a beautiful thing while it lasted. And there's still some companies that contract girls out there, but there's no company like Superstar anymore. Right. That's slowly coming to an end. The last 5 years that I've been in the business, when you get into a contract, it really limits you to the amount of money that you can make compared to a free agent. And really all you're getting is you're getting.
I was going to say, what's the benefit? What's the benefit of having one then?
You're doing 15 shoots a year or something, right?
The movies alone don't make them that much. But you can be a free agent, all of those things, and advertise yourself. And that's the power of the internet. It's really easy to do your and be your own girl. Now, there's a catch to this, because there's always the other edge to the sword. The internet has also made us girls really available to these guys, and it can strengthen your brand and having you out there, but it also oversaturates it as well. So say you make an appearance somewhere, if people can just talk to you on Twitter or meet you on Twitter, like, why are they going to come out to the strip club when they can just like tweet you and have a conversation and things like that?
Right.
So it's good to advertise yourself. Yeah, it's good to get yourself out there. But after a while, like, how much are we really giving up as girls? And our porn is pirated all the time.
Right.
I thank people when they tell me that they bought a DVD or had a subscription. I'm like, thank you. Like, nobody does that. Thank you so much. And when people tell me, they're like, oh yeah, I watched your scene on Pornhub. I'm like, okay, block.
But what kind of come on is that?
Well, let's hope that that's not how anybody starts a meaningful conversation with you. I would like to know, if we were not talking about porn, which is essentially your job, right? If we weren't talking about that, what would we be talking about? Like, what do you do when you're not working?
Yeah, because you made a comment, and I've got, what I'm going to do is do each person that I interviewed that was audible, which is only about 3. I feel like I've been frontally lobotomized by the dab. I really don't have any defense mechanism right now.
I think I like you like this. It's fun.
I'm just like, okay, well, that
it's
happens
kind of
sometimes.
like shooting, though, it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel.
I said, I don't know where you guys are right now, but I know that I end up taking a lot of pictures in hotels, and they just have the worst lighting. I'm like, what is this shit?
Well, it's just funny because I don't.
Not the Vegas hotels don't have any good lighting?
I don't know if
stuff?
No? Do guys have to take into consideration the lighting as much as women do you think? I mean, I think lighting could be the difference between, being like a 5 and an 8 lighting.
It's very true. And one of my biggest complaints is that there's so much out there with me, and it's bad lighting.
Do you have any control?
Sometimes it's so rushed. Like, the things that I most are on my own website, and I've collaborated with a genius of a photographer on it, Richard Avery, and those things I do not regret, and I love having them on the internet all the time.
I think I saw some of those because I'm following you on Instagram. But you know what, though? You look amazing right now. Like, not glammed up and you're not. Seriously, I sent Damian this link to this woman whose name I cannot remember, but she's like this huge YouPorn makeup, like, these women that watch all these makeup tutorials on YouTube. Okay.
That thing was ridiculous.
Yeah. And so there is this woman who
looks like a drag queen, but is a woman.
She is a woman, and she does like time-lapse photography of her putting on this makeup, and she literally
so many followers though. My God, millions, so many views. I'm like,
millions.
God damn it.
Millions of people watch this woman put on this ridiculous amount of makeup. She looks
like something at Carnival.
Can you imagine?
Like just with feathers and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But I said, can you imagine going home with that and waking up in the morning with what she started out as? Now, does that mean that she was a horribly unattractive person in the first place? No, but she completely misrepresents herself to look much different than she actually does. You look very like natural and fantastic. Yeah. You're welcome. You look great.
I saw the picture of you on the red carpet with a red dress. You could be doing your own like TMZ outside of what you're doing now. You should be just going up to people, hey, can I interview you? And they're just like, yeah, I guess I'm at fucking Ralph's, whatever. What are you going to say? And you would just talk to them because they would talk to you, and you have this mainstream look, but you can also do, you can do a variety of things.
I started on some ideas for my YouTube channel, because I'm working with a lot of pickup artists now, and I'm working with a company that's out of Las Vegas. Coaches in the pickup industry help their clients learn how to be comfortable around somebody as intimidating as us, so then go out there and pick up girls.
Okay.
But along with that,
This is what Doctor. The same
the
thing is Dr. D and Annie Cruz's thing. Okay.
it is. I'm working with.
You are. Okay, so wait, can you explain this to me a little bit better, because I don't get it. Give it to me. Give it to me in layman's terms.
Talk to her like she's a 4-year-old.
Like I'm a 4-year-old that knows a little bit about porn, but not a lot.
So we assist Dr. D in taking his clients out into nightlife and real life events. Last time we went out to a bar, we got a table, things like that. We bring them out in public and make them feel comfortable. And if you can be comfortable around us porn stars, you meet us and you realize, hey, we're just real chicks. And then they have the courage to go up to any girl in the bar. Because a lot of these guys, they're attractive guys. There's no reason they should have trouble dating. But as we all know, some guys just don't know how to close. So we help them in being comfortable to, get girls' numbers and go out there and present.
Oh, I love it.
I understand the closing thing. To ask for the sale.
You have to understand something, okay? I've been married for 15 years, and I've been with him for 20, okay? The whole... When we talk about...
You were 5.
Yeah, how old are you? Please tell me you're 21.
She's 25.
I'm 20.
Oh, thank God, you're 25. Okay, so I could technically be your mother, but I'd rather think about it more as just a really cool big sister, okay?
Okay.
With your jazz hands.
That just makes me feel a little bit less like I am really 40 years old.
Are either of you two dog owners?
Oh, yeah. Did you not hear all the barking 5 minutes ago?
So, in a completely childish counterpart to interesting internet things, you need to go to it's a Tumblr page. It's called Text from My Dog.
I'm gonna check it out. This is on Instagram?
No, actually, maybe on Instagram, but it's a Tumblr page.
Okay,
it's all over the place. I'm gonna say that I have to go jump in the shower, and as much as I would like you guys to join me, I feel like that's not a good first impression to leave.
Yeah.
I don't want this to get awkward.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Jew feature at the Pink Pony, if you were willing to do that. Is that something to even look into?
Would you do it?
Absolutely.
We're going to make it happen. We're going to bring Ash Hollywood to Atlanta.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
All right?
It'll be fun.
All right. Thanks, Ash.
Thanks. Catch you soon.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Radio After Dark. Ash Hollywood can be found at ashgirl.com. Photos, blog, and of course, her Ashoholics podcast. We highly recommend it. Next up, the 2015 AVN Awards, live. We'll see you next time.
Anything like that.
Okay. Are you from California?
Absolutely not.
She's from all over.
Where are you from?
I'm a military brat, so that's a super tricky question.
Okay. How about this? What feels like homey to you?
Well, most of my family lives in Upper Michigan on the shores of Lake Superior, so I'm practically Canadian.
Okay.
You had a little bit of an accent when you said that.
If you're listening to a podcast like that, you're a voyeur. You're getting to listen to the best conversation in the room that's happening at the table over there.
I'll tell you what's going on right now. I'm getting a tutorial on how to roll because I cannot do that. I'm fucking lost.
All right, you know what? You just stay right there, okay?
Okay.
You just stay there. Just watch and listen and pay attention, okay? All right, Ash, you with me?
I'm with you.
You with me? Okay. Sometimes I'm not so misogynistic and so sexist to believe that men need women to keep them on track and da-da-da. I will say this though.
I totally need you to keep me on track. I totally need it.
They really do.
It's a woman keeping him on track.
Can say anything your heart's dreaming of.
A 12-year-old Asian hipster.
I think, but you know what? I think it's pretty good.
Looks like you're gonna have a little thing there.
I'm in California and it's 100% legal.
Do it.
Oh, now. Do it. I want to move so bad.
If you could just take your life and just transport it.
I really would.
Miles away.
I would.
About California. Every time I mention California, they're like, "Oh my God, I need to go there and get my green card." I'm like, "You want to move just to?" You can do that anyway. And I come home to beautiful weather.
Where are you in California?
I'm in the Los Angeles area. I'm not in the valley or anything.
I know.
And I bought the little thing, to make it with the little roller deal, and I had instructions. And in IKEA, might as well have written them because I could not get it. And I'm not that stupid.
You have really big hands.
I'm sorry?
You have big hands.
Do I have big hands? They seem normal size to me, but they may be big to other people.
I don't know that you have big hands, but he has very.
Hold on. We have like a latency thing with her. Like,
what did somebody tell you about your hands?
Who, me?
Yeah, you posted a picture on Facebook. Somebody told you.
They said I have weird thumbs.
Call it a longing, call it a yearning. Don't call it
Told me.
Like a 12-year-old hipster Asian.
That's right.
I look like a 12-year-old Asian.
You do, actually. I was going to ask you how that was possible.
I don't know that I don't know.
Totally look like what you said.
Full Aryan Asian thing. So we're just all.
I look like I'm about to do a prison break. Right, she said something about pregnant, like Seabiscuit, and I look like